My proposed restoration project is the Acadian forest in Nova Scotia affected by the 2023 wildfire season. In 2023, the wildfire season resulted in the burning of 25,000 hectares of land in Nova Scotia's Acadian forest. This equals about 50,000 acres burned. This resulted in the loss of habitat for about 135 different species that live in the area, including the fox and wolves you saw earlier. While it is impossible to ensure that wildfires don't happen, steps can be taken to make sure that they don't happen at the same severity as they did in 2023. So what caused these forest fires, and what can be done to make sure they don't happen again? Some of the biggest contributors to the 2023 wildfire season was the hot, windy, dry conditions we had that year. Those conditions resulted in increased natural wildfire risk. The second issue came from ecotourism and people coming into the area and setting up their campfires incorrectly. Like this campfire, for example, set up right under a tree. What are you doing? Also in 2023, a man was convicted of setting forest fires on purpose. For what reason? No one knows. So, what can government and people do to make sure that wildfires don't happen at the same severity and frequency as 2023? Well, the first thing government can do is set specific and stricter regulations on when and where people can have campfires or general burn locations. This can ensure that in the worst conditions, people don't set off or light campfires. Campers coming into Nova Scotia can learn proper steps to make sure that their campfires don't burn out of control and to make sure that they properly put out their campfire so that nothing is left to burn the surrounding foliage. The best way to bring the forest back to what it was is augmentation, reintroducing the trees that are and were here to ensure that the forest looks and feels and is what it was. With enough time, effort, and money, the Acadian forest can go back to what it was, so that campers and the species that live here can enjoy what it was for the foreseeable future. Just imagine there's color with those fireworks.